Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.exchange. And today the global cues were very bad. SGX Nifty was indicating 16,200 plus, but we opened lower, and as usual, the people sell, and we hit a low of 16,153. And then once, one of my friends told me 80% of the time, if the Nifty gap up huge or gap down huge, and market will reverse. If gap up huge, market will fall and closer to either yesterday's closing or at least yesterday's high. And same thing, if there is a huge gap down, and market will reverse either to yesterday's low or to yesterday's closing. And in fact, today, after testing 16,150, Nifty future shot up and it moved very close to yesterday's closing. And it crossed 16,400, that is about 250 point higher from intraday low. So my friend told me 80% of the time this happens, 20% of the time it may not happen. So that is why I always say I am not a big fan of huge gap up or huge gap down. So huge gap up, definitely there will be one selling. Huge gap down, there will be definitely one buying. But close to close basis, we don't know. And today our market was just too volatile. It went up to 16,150, then went up to 16,420, again came to 16,220, then again went to 16,400, again came down, it was going all over the places. And it was, I can say it was a huge tug of war between FIIs and DIIs. This alternate bout of selling by FII and buying by DII created a huge volatility. And not many traders, I think there are so many people who do 920 short straddle, I think they all hit both the sides. And those intraday short straddle people have been making profit very peacefully for so many years, and now everybody is in trouble. And today, if I want to look at some good things, number one, since today morning, the Infosys was firmly trading in green. Remember yesterday, it was down more than 2% in US. But despite that, Infosys was consistently trading in green. And TCS was in red, but on a closing basis, it has turned to green. That is one good thing. Second good thing, HDFC twins. HDFC fell to 21.15 in the morning and then shot up nearly 65-70 rupees intraday. And then on a closing basis, both HDFC and HDFC Bank were very firmly in green, because these are the two stocks that had been dragging the index down all along the way. But today, when the Nifty closed in red so much, but these two stocks, they were not in green since the beginning, but sometimes in the afternoon it turned into green and never turned to red. So out of the 7 heretic stocks and 2 stocks HDFC twins and 2 stocks IT twins, TCS and Infosys, these 4 stocks were firmly in green today. That is something good. But then what is bad? And no wonder, it is a Reliance. So I always say there's too much hype around the Reliance results and a slight disappointment. Market falls like anything. And I think today Reliance has fallen more than 4%. And today Nifty has actually fallen only 110 points. But out of this 110 points, 90-point fall came from Reliance. If not for Reliance, today Nifty would have closed only 20 point lower. And considering the very bad global cues, and 20-30 point is nothing actually. But even with this Reliance, even 110 point is also not really very bad, So every time we fall 200, 300, and today we have fallen only 100 point. So we must be happy. So now coming to open interest, 16,500 added huge open interest. So 16,500 is going to be the huge resistance for at least for this week expiry. And markets, I tell you, it's going to be hugely volatile. And look at the Dow future. Morning it was minus 400, then sometime it was minus 250, then again it went to minus 550. Now again, this US markets, the people are so crazy. And it's such a trading market. It's not entirely an investing market. And investing was once upon a time gone already. Now only trading every day. And there used to be a stock called GameStop. I think you must remember, like 50% gap up, 80% gap up, 90% gap down, it's going to be, very, very volatile, right? So 16,500 is going to be the resistance. I started selling call options, 16,500 and above. And people, some smart people, they are doing 16,200 short straddle also. The 16,200, even I have done that short straddle. So now you know who is that smart guy. I am one of them. So 16,200 short straddle trading at around 300 rupees premium. So the lower break even is 15,900, upper break even is 16,500. So the reason why we do, like anyway 15,900, we expect 16,000 to be a strong support. That's one reason. Higher side anyway 16,500 is the resistance. So we will make some money as long as Nifty is trading between 15,900 and 16,500. So this is not a recommendation for you to take the position. So as I told you already, the disclaimer, I am not a SEBI registered research analyst or investment advisor. So this is just given only for educational purpose. And when things go wrong, okay, you remember my famous statement, as a trader, I am neither a bull nor a bear, I am a chameleon. So I will change color and I will do some other adjustments, we will come out. So I am just telling you that there are many people who have done this short straddle expecting 300 point range, but volatility is still going to kill you. There is no doubt about it. And why? Because US markets are moving like this, and then what will happen ahead of their consumer price inflation data, which is due on Wednesday evening. So until this Thursday, it's going to be very, very volatile. And at the end of the day, FIIs have sold for 300,000 plus crores, but the domestic institutions have also bought for about 3,000 plus crores. So they sold 3,000 plus crores, they bought 3,000 plus crores. Now you understand why market going 200 point up, 200 point down, 200 point up, 200 point down. And markets, there are even experienced people. One of my friends, he tweeted he has not seen this kind of market in last 20 years. So then I told him, you are in the market only 20 years. Ask the people who are in the market for last 40 years, they have not also seen this kind of market. So markets are hugely volatile. And one big concern, this FII selling. And somewhere I read a report that FII selling now is, worse than the pandemic. And now their FII holding, it has come down from almost 21% to 18.5%. Talking about the total holding, Nifty 500 stocks. So FII holding keeps going down, FII keeps selling, and our currency also keep depreciating because of this. So don't do any bottom fishing now, even if you are a long term. But if you want to invest some small amount now and you want to, if you can buy and average another 10-15% fall, that's a different story. Otherwise, the bottom is not seen. So we have to wait at least for 1 month for FII to stop selling. And so far, since 2021 April. Every month they have been selling, and since October they aggravated their selling to 30,000 to 40,000 crore every month. I think this month not even half a month is over and they have already sold more than 15,000 crore, I think about 18,000 crore. So very well this month also they will be crossing 40,000 crore. So that's it for now, and be ready for roller coaster ride tomorrow also. I'll come out with a pre-market tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. Thank you for watching.